Man, what a nice day. It's a great day to be out. We're kind of working on some of these lids that we had made. These are custom lids we had produced for a customer, and they just need basic maintenance. It's something that we try to get on top of during winter. We didn't have winter this year, and so now we're getting on top of it with what feels like spring. It's probably about 60 degrees out here today. Anyway, I wanted to touch base on, I had a phone call today. Somebody said, hey, look, I had a guy here in Albuquerque that was recommended to me, and I listened to him and I followed all of his advice, and my bees ended up dying this year. And they just kind of went on a tirade, a rant about this particular individual, this beekeeper, and how he provided all this bad advice to them. What works for you may not work for someone else, and it doesn't make somebody else a good or a bad beekeeper, but talking down or talking behind somebody else's back, or saying, hey, look, this person's a bad beekeeper, providing me with bad advice, that doesn't do anything for our community. Again, maybe because of the limitations of what you're able to do, you have to drive a Honda Civic, and that's how you keep your bees. And maybe your car's loaded to the brim, or maybe you strap them to the top or onto the trunk, and you're driving down the road looking like the Clampetts. It doesn't make you could be the best beekeeper in the world. Maybe you have a huge overwintering success rate. I take everything somebody says with a grain of salt, and then I try to adapt it into my own operation and how I do things. And again, it doesn't make it right, wrong, or indifferent. It's just more information that you have as a beekeeper to try to make informed decisions about your operation as it pertains to you. I have literally seen honeybees live in dumpster fire conditions. Inside of walls, old tires, under the ground, inside of trees, you name it. They're very adaptable. And to say like someone gave you horrible advice, unless they told you to light your beehives on fire with the bees inside of there, it could be a number of different reasons that your hives didn't survive winter, or they absconded in the early fall. There's 100 reasons that could be, that situation could have taken place. What do? You learn from that situation. You try to gather as much information from that dead out as you possibly can. We'll do a video on dead outs, and kind of understanding and dissecting and trying to figure out why that hive didn't survive for whatever reason in later videos. But that's what you do. You don't blame other people. You should really be grateful and lucky that someone took the time to give you their opinion or provide you advice. I know so many people who are super busy, who are a wealth of knowledge, but don't have the time to provide any kind of mentorship, and especially if they give it to you for free, because it's valuable. Anyway, that's kind of my 2 cents while I'm sitting here today kind of working on these hives. I just wanted to bring that up and shoot that out there. Again, please be grateful and humble to the people that are providing you with any kind of expertise in this arena.